So, what are the best exercises to build muscle as a skinny teenager? Well, first, let me tell you my story on how I actually did this, how I actually found out about these exercises. So, here I am on my phone, on my old phone. I was scrolling through my YouTube page, trying to look for some exercises or trying to find the best exercise to build muscle in certain places like my shoulders and my chest and my back. I was trying to look for the best exercise to build the major big muscles that I wanted to work on. And I keep on scrolling and scrolling. I search up like how to build muscle, what exercises build the most muscle, and I find this guy named Jeremy. I forgot his name, Jeremy Ethier or something like that. You can probably like search him up right now on YouTube, and he was pretty much this guy who talks about like what muscles are mostly engaged in certain exercises. And I watched him for a little bit. Then I started watching some other YouTubers like Athlete X or Hamza Ahmed. He wasn't really a fitness YouTuber focused, but for a while he was. And also Mario Rios, if you know who that guy is, and Martin Rios, his brother, the twin Rios. I started watching them, and that's when I really got insights on what exercise will build me more muscle. The other guys were fine, okay, they gave me some nice exercises, but they weren't clear on which exercises would actually help me build muscle. And before I actually reveal that, if you're interested in my course on how to build muscle for skinny teenagers, where I'll cover the specific diet that you should be on, the specific workout routine, and all that stuff, down in the description, click the link. First customer only has to pay $50, and after that, I will increase the price probably to $100. So make sure that you take your spot. Also, if you're interested in my YouTube channel, which is solely focused on helping skinny teenagers, if you're a skinny teenager yourself, you want to build muscle and look better, have a better physique, nicer looking physique that's bigger, and you actually feel confident in your own skin, subscribe. Okay, so the exercise that will build the most muscle as a skinny teenager, and actually for anybody, even if you're a fat motherfucker, is compound lifts. Now, specifically, the compound lifts that I'm going to talk about are the ones that build the most muscle, okay? And it's pretty much the basic compound lifts that we are all talked about in the fitness community. You've probably heard it, especially Martin Rios. Like I said, those are his brother and him. That's where I got the most information and the most valuable information from them about compound lifts and them building the most muscle. And ever since I implemented like doing more compound lifts in my own training, I was able to build more muscle. And the compound lifts that I would suggest for any skinny guy to master and get stronger at are pull-ups. By the way, if you want to know how to do pull-ups, it's pretty simple. Grab the bar, okay? Jump up, slowly come down. Now, if you go to a gym, it might be a little bit harder to jump up on the bar and do that unless there's a specific section for pull-up bars, because there is another section, especially there is another section in my gym where there's like the cable machines, right? And then there's like a pull-up bar right there, and you can either jump up on that. I think it's a little bit unsafer. It's less safe than going to the actual like where the pull-up bars are at, like that section where there's like monkey bars or stuff like that, right? Go to that section and do your pull-ups there whenever you're doing a back day. Rows are like, if you know what rows are, they're the exercise where you grab the weight, pull it, it pretty much engages your back. Then there's bench press, incline bench press. You already know how to do those, right? You already know what they are, right? I hope you do. Then we got squats, deadlifts, hip thrust, and overhead press. Now there's probably a bunch of other ones, but those are the basic ones that I know. And why do these build muscle? Like, why do they build the most muscle? Well, here's the thing. These are the lifts that will build you the most muscle because they increase your testosterone the most. And when you increase your testosterone the most, which why does that happen? It happens because the more muscles are engaged in an exercise, the more muscle you're gonna build, the more testosterone is gonna be released in the system. Okay. Now, out of all of these exercises, the one that builds the most, or increases the testosterone the most, is squats, and I believe hip thrusts. I'm not sure about that one, but for sure squats are like the one that will increase your testosterone the most. Why does this happen? Because it engages the big muscles in your body. The biggest muscle in your body, I believe it was either your back or your glutes. I'm pretty sure it's the glutes though. Glutes is the major muscle of your body, and you're engaging that with your quads and your hamstrings at the same time, and that just increases your testosterone. And the more, trust me, the more muscles you engage during an exercise, whether it's your core and your lower back, and also like your lower body or your upper body, like during a pull-up, let's say, you will build more muscle. The more muscles you engage, the more muscle you build. Okay, because your body is working together, and it knows that it needs to build more muscle whenever it gets broken down, especially when you, like I said, you work a lot of muscles together. Now, does this mean that you should skip isolations and just do compound lifts? Hell no. Compound lifts are just like the base of building muscle. That's like the base. Now, if you want to sculpt your body and actually look good and build a nice aesthetic physique, you still got to do the isolations. But the basic, like the base of building muscle is compound lifts, and then it's the isolation exercises, but more importantly, compound lifts and then the isolations. Okay, and that's pretty much the exercise that will build you the most muscle as a skinny teenager. It's first starting off with compound lifts. Okay, and other than that, bro, like I said, if you're new to my channel, my name is Ricky Cervantes. Subscribe if you want more videos like this that talk about how to build muscle as a skinny teenager. And like I said, if you're interested in my course, click the link in the description. Other than that, bro, peace out.